Hello, traders, and welcome to PL Capital's Market Review. All views and opinions expressed in this video are my own and do not constitute financial or trading advice. Today is Tuesday, November 8th. It is 3:30 p.m. Central Time. The markets have closed. Futures still have almost about 30 minutes left. Want to look at the energy sector as both oil and natural gas are at key areas that are going to determine their next major waves. So with that, let's get started. All right, looking at the CL futures contract for oil. This is the 1 hour chart. And as we've been looking, we've got this up move. I've been looking at this because this area right here is really key, I think, for determining what this whole thing is. So I definitely have, like 5 ways up here, and then a correction. And then this area, it gets really murky. I can see a couple of ways that this could be A, B, and then this is all 5 ways up for C. So a 1, 2, 3, or I can also see this as being like a 1, 2, here's 3, 4, and 5, so this would be an impulse. So this little area, it's been throwing me. But we definitely got 3 ways down for the correction. And then today, we just pierced the previous high of 93.64. We got to 93.74. So as I've been saying all week, I've been seeing this as 5 ways up for a leading diagonal. We had just a shallow 3 waves down here. Let me zoom in just a little bit here. 3 ways down, and then we had 1, 2, and 3 waves up. So I'm not seeing this as an impulse, because this 2 it didn't even get to the 386 retracement, so it's very shallow correction. So we got a leading diagonal, so that's like a 1, and then 2, and then I see this as like a 1, 2, 3 expanding flat for 4, and all of this was an ending diagonal up for 5. So in all, then this would be like an A, a B, and a C. And so this area now becomes really critical, because if this is A, B, C for like 1 of a leading diagonal, I would expect this area, both of these zones somewhere in here, to give us a reaction like a 3 waves down from here for the 2, and then we get 3 waves up for 3, 3 down for 4, and 3 up for 5, and all that would be a leading diagonal. So this area is going to really help to determine if we're continuing up, or like if this whole thing was the A, like 5 waves up for the A, and then we got 3 waves down for a B, and now we just ended C, then there would be A, B, C, and then this is correcting this whole move down. So like I was saying earlier in the week, if this was 5 waves, correction up, and then 1 down, so it would be like 1, 2, 3. This could be 1, 2, 3. We just broke the top, and now we start coming down hard, and that's kind of what I'm seeing actually here. Is this was very impulsive down. Just a little minor correction. Almost looks like it's like a 1, 2, 3. But I don't see any divergence. So that's why this area is critical. Like if this area doesn't hold, like if this is a 1, 2, 3, could be like 1, 2, 3 up, and then getting 3 down, and then we're starting like a leading diagonal going down. So that's why I feel like oil is at a critical area. This whole section, this wave and structure that it's going to build, is pretty critical in determining if oil's got more up or if it's totally going down. So keep an eye on that. This this wave needs we need more information. We only got really three waves, and it's really just one wave down. So we need more to tell us what they're going to do here. So let's take a look at natural gas. And natural gas, oops, wrong one. Yeah. Natural gas really kind of messed me up here. I bought natural gas on the break of this one. So when it came down here and started coming up on Friday, I bought because, as I said, I've got this ABC move up, and then we have another ABC down, and then when this B low here held, it was like, okay, we got an A and a B. I figure, okay, we'll get a C wave coming up here, and I was like expecting like a leading diagonal to be built. So I bought, had a stop, just below the B low, and then was happy to see on Sunday night futures opened up, gapped up, very strong, and then we finished what I see as five ways. So 1, 2, 3, shallow 4, and then like an ending diagonal 5. So then in all, then I was seeing this as here's your A, B, and 5 ways up for the C. And I thought natural gas would come down into this zone, give a reaction, 3 waves down here. So if we zoom out, so this is ABC, I thought that was 1, ABC 2, ABC we just finished was 3, and I expect 3 waves down into this zone for the 4, and then we'd be making 3 more waves up, break this top once again, and that would be 5 waves. And that's why I was holding on to my trade, expecting it to break that. So turned about $2,500 into like a $500 gain. I went to bed, so it came down here strong late in the afternoon yesterday, which is odd for natural gas to be making that strong of a move at like, what is that, 2:30 in the afternoon. So I went to bed, I moved my stop all the way up to just to that low. And in the evening, it just kind of stayed here. And so I thought maybe that there was some kind of like ABC, and maybe this was starting to make its way up. And then when I woke up, where were we? Like 6:30 here. I was taken out. So it's one of those. In hindsight, I should have just taken the profit up here and let 4 play out. But boy, with that huge gap up, I really thought this was going to be making a lean diagonal, and it still can. We're still, from a technical point of view, it still could be ABC 1, ABC 2, ABC 3. Obviously, if this C down here gets taken out, so what, 56.12? If that gets taken out, then this isn't a leading diagonal. But this was such a strong move down. I mean, just little baby corrections. So it's making, this is all like a leading diagonal. And I see, if we zoom in just a little, I see like coming up to 6.328, 6.492, somewhere in this zone. Like if it doesn't break out of this strongly, then I see this as like a 1, 2, and a 3, and it's making a leading diagonal for going down. So that's why I see natural gas and oil at critical areas to determine Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to show is, let me zoom out. So here's natural gas high back on August 23rd. And then this huge move down. And to me, I've looked at this whole wave, what I got labeled as a wave one. I keep coming up with a leading diagonal for all of this, but I mean, it it really almost looks like five waves to me, just from a 40,000 foot view. You got like one, two, and what I have is one and two. It could be like three, four, five, because when I do that, this whole retracement, let's get on there. This whole retracement then, we zoom in. What we just came to hits 382 almost to the tick. I mean, just spikes above it a little bit. So that's what has me think somewhere I'm missing something, because this could all be an impulse, and this could be like we just came up, we made our uh, ABC for B, for B, and with this strong move down, now we're going down for C. So that's why we're at that critical point. Like this could be 1, 2, 3 before we go up. If we're not going to be uh, making three waves here and then going back up for three more. So let's see. I mean, this is the critical line, 5.62, something like 5.62 or so. If it comes down there, then this is going down. To break that, and then it's just a matter of how far they want to take it. So some key areas right now for oil and natural gas. Let me know your thoughts on what you're seeing. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.